Hello students, so today we are going to discuss the remaining topics of the chapter 5th. So here comes the topic chemical equation. So what is a chemical equation? A chemical equation is the symbolic representation of a chemical reaction using symbols and formula of the substance involved in the reaction. So when we represent any reaction with the help of the symbols and the formulas of the substances which are involved in that reaction, so such an equation is known as a chemical equation. Okay, and the substances that are used as the starting material and which react with one another, that are called reactants, and the substances which are formed as a result of the reaction, they are called product. So reactants give rise to product. Like this example is given: burning of coal in air is a chemical reaction in which a new substance, carbon dioxide, is formed. Okay, so this we can represent with the help of the equation. Like when carbon react with oxygen, it will give rise to carbon dioxide. So carbon, the symbol is C, and oxygen, this is oxygen, X will also here. Okay, oxygen. So carbon plus oxygen, O2, it will give rise to CO2. So here carbon and oxygen are reactants and CO2 is a product. Now there are some steps that are involved in writing a chemical equation. So we have to follow these steps while writing a chemical equation. First is write the symbols or the formula of the reactants on the left hand side. So the symbols or the formula of the reactant we have to always write on the left hand side with a positive sign between them if they are more than one. Okay, so reactant always we have to write in the left hand side like this. Then write the symbols or the formula of the products on the right hand side with a positive plus sign between them. Okay, and all the products we have to write on the right hand side like this. Okay, then put the sign of an arrow in between the reactant side and the product side. We have to put a symbol of an arrow between the reactants and the product. Then next is the represent the reactants and the product in their molecular form. So we have to always represent the reactants and the product in the molecular form, because atomic form are usually neither stable and nor capable of independent existence, and molecules are capable of independent existence. So we have to always represent the reactant and the product in the molecular form. Another example is given here of reaction of lead monoxide with carbon to form lead and carbon monoxide. So when lead monoxide, the symbol is PbO. Okay, the formula of lead monoxide is PbO. When it will react with carbon, that is C, it will give rise to lead and carbon monoxide. So lead, the symbol is Pb, and carbon monoxide CO. So this is the reaction.